Welcome, everyone. This is one of the practices taken from my book, The Compassionate Activist. And it's also available on Insight Timer on the course called Transforming the World from Within. I thought today we could really look at a practice that I call already whole. And the reason we focus on that sense that we're already whole is because there's so much that bombards us and makes us feel inadequate or less than. You know, our mind is often comparing with others, with things we see on social media. And Rob Nairn, my first mindfulness teacher, offered teachings on the ability to sit in our own unique mess with an open heart and say, this is me. This is where I am, and this is okay. I'm allowed to be me. I do not have to be someone else. And I find that really consoling that we can be a mess and whole at the same time. So whatever you're feeling today, you are welcome to bring it to this session. The other teacher that I love, Jack Cornfield, he reminds us that we are already whole. And our daily meditation practice does not need to be a grim duty of self-improvement. You can focus your attention on flourishing, on using your talents to bring joy, both to yourself and to others. You are unique and must trust that you have something to offer. The work you need to do is simply to perfect your ability to listen and to love. And of course, once we learn to listen within the body, heart, the mind, then it's so much easier to listen to the world and the people around us. And once we have that ability to love this body, this heart, this mind, then again, it's really easy to bring that into our relationships, not just with other people, but with the natural world as well. So my whole motivation for writing the book and preparing the course on really spiritual warriorship is this idea that whatever action we take that's taken with a clear intention, it can bring goodness into the world. And we have no idea how that will spread. So, you know, whether you're caring for a child or an elderly person, whether you're running an NGO or transforming an institution, an organization from within, everything that we do counts, as long as we bring those three aspects of mindfulness into it. A clear intention, we bring our attention to what we're doing, and we bring an attitude of kindness and care. All right, so let us offer this practice, which I call already whole. And the idea is to resource ourselves, to get a sense of where there already is something within us that we can nurture. We may want a little bit more of it, but at least it's already there. There's a seed that can be watered through our practice. So making sure you're sitting comfortably or maybe lying down in constructive rest pose. That's with the knees bent and maybe even the knees touching each other so that the muscles can relax on the bones. And if you're sitting up, then allow the skeleton to hold you. Again, letting the skin drape so that there's an upright posture at the same time as a sense of ease. Aware of the sounds around you, the world that continues even when we take a moment for stillness. Feeling the earth beneath and letting gravity rest you down a little more. That sense of being welcome. I like to imagine that each one of us is a little node in a great big web. And when we bring consciousness to our node, then it somehow spreads through the whole web, so that every action we take can bring with it benefit for others. So breathing that idea in. And on the out breath, imagine that spreading out, front, sides, behind you. Letting this conscious breath be an offering. And as we settle into the practice, we invite the intention of bringing mindful awareness to the body, heart, and mind, recognizing what already is good within us and allowing that to spread out to others. Now maybe deepening your breath a little. Seeing if you can find a soothing breathing rhythm, as if you're stroking the body from the inside. And tuning in, becoming aware of the physical sensations of the in-breath and the out-breath. Where do you notice the inhale? Does it fill the belly or the ribs or the chest? Maybe it even lengthens you up a little. And where do you feel the exhale? Perhaps a softening across the brow or the jaw or the shoulders. Maybe a sense of deepening down into the surface beneath. So even if you've been having a difficult day, honoring the fact that you are breathing. Breathing in life. Breathing out our connection with others. This simple but profound life-sustaining action of linking our attention to the breath. And opening our awareness around this living, breathing body. And now see if you can connect with any wholesome or positive emotion that's with you right now. Maybe the sense of connection with others, a feeling of ease, whatever might be here, even if it's just a seed that needs to be watered. And also don't worry if the mind goes blank or seems to close. Sometimes we just need to sit and wait for that wholesome emotion to find us rather than seeking and searching. Maybe patience for you is that quality. So without fabricating anything, we notice what is already here. Perhaps there's one wholesome emotion. Maybe there's a few more. Allow your mind to recognize the qualities that are right here within you, that as we cultivate, as we breathe into them, we may find that we have enough to share with others. And as you begin to notice these positive qualities or wholesome emotions, see if you can take time to savor them. Almost like drinking them in on the breath, filling yourself up. And learning to recognize how these qualities feel within the body. Some may feel light or spacious, expansive. Some of them may allow us to feel settled and at ease. Maybe the sides of the mouth lift as you notice these qualities. And remembering that if this is difficult for you today, then keep your attention on the very fact that you're breathing in a life-sustaining breath. And you are here with others, offering your practice, offering that node of presence that may somehow spread through our web of humanity. reminding ourselves that we are already whole. And the reason we practice is to learn to listen and to love. So if you do feel a little more settled, then maybe opening your ears, your eyes, and taking in the world around you. Noticing what else might bring you a wholesome feeling. Where I'm sitting, I can see all the plants having been replenished by the rain. That vibrant green. So as we look and listen, notice what else we can love. The world within and around. Already whole. And settling now into the very simple state of awareness. Nothing to do, nothing to achieve, nothing even to cultivate. Simply resting in this moment. This radical act of wholeness. Where we embrace our complete human beingness. No need to do, no need to achieve or improve. Returning to a state of being. Aware of your own response to that. Taking 3 more breaths, filling you up And then offering out with the exhale. And you may like to bring hands together at the heart. Perhaps bringing someone to mind who you know is struggling at this time, someone who doesn't feel their own innate sense of wholeness. Sometimes we need another to remind us. So imagine sending out your well wishes to that person or that community. Reminding them that however they feel in this moment, they are already whole. And bringing our practice to a close.